it's your man Jam C.
Yo, 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 it's your favorite Republican out here publicing shit up.
He always Republican, and we go on vocal, y'all. Is what I do. We go vocal.
That's what
How's it
we do.
hanging? How's it hanging, pimping?
Hey, man, it's good, man. Shout out to everybody who went to the Prince Street reunion.
Yeah, shout out to those Prince Streeters out there. This is a favorite place in New Jersey for those who don't know. So yeah,
Yeah,
but
they're very famous.
yeah,
I had this,
yeah,
it seemed like everything was peaceful. I would say, had this been 30 years ago,
it would be
might not been
a
able to
different
have,
monster.
might not been
Yeah,
able to have such an event, you know?
yeah, and you know what's so funny? If just for people who may not know, Prince Street was a popular place in the '90s. It was a block in the city of Newark. If you go back and you reference a lot of rap songs, you might hear people like Tretch from Naughty by Nature saying it in his song. You would hear Redman saying it in a couple of his songs. So you know that's how you know. That was the Laws of the Underground, like artists like that. That was a well-known spot in the city of Newark once upon a time, and so they have a reunion every year, and it's always a big celebration because that was once upon a block. All right, imagine this if you were the 90s. Imagine Prince reunion like Harlem Week, just in one day. You know, so it's big like that for the city, just for that area. But yeah,
I think Jam sugarcoat it.
nah,
It ain't
no. Think
nothing but the
about
projects. It ain't nothing but the
no,
project having a
yeah,
reunion.
but understand this, they don't do that in New York because their buildings are still up. You know what I'm saying? So they don't do that. So you think about when you think about they celebrate something that you be like, damn, it's like sort of like how we used to go to Grant's Tomb. Same thing. We celebrate
Mhm.
something that's really it's really nothing. It's just you just get to see people you get to see. But we make a big deal out of it, and it's a big thing. You know, of course, I don't really attend, but I see the pictures and shit like that. I was
Mhm.
on I was on hiatus from social media for the last what was this 8 days. So I wasn't really privy to a lot what was going on. You miss a lot in the week, you know, but I did get to catch up on a lot of things, you know, that I should have been doing because social media, we take regular shit for granted because we spend too much time on social media. So, you know, I got to get away from the social media chaos. I was getting all these mad notifications and all these friend requests and follow requests and all this other stuff going on. And I wasn't checking for nothing. I was just doing me.
Mm. That kind of brings us to that's a perfect segue into our topic in regards to um, what are people out here being thankful for? What are you thankful for? What are some of the things that you wake up every day and you be like, I'm thankful for this. I'm thankful for that. You understand what I'm saying? I think, and I tell people this all the time, and I'm a firm believer in this. The hardest part of our day was waking up, and we didn't even have control of that. You understand what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? So that right there should be more than enough to be thankful for, because guess what? Somebody had plans. Somebody had plans that they were going to do something today, and they didn't get to see today. You understand what I'm
Absolutely.
saying? So
Yeah.
that part right there is enough to just be like, all right, thank you. You understand? So
Yeah.
if you could think of some of the things, what are you thankful for, Jam?
Shit, I'm thankful first and foremost to God for waking me up this morning. I'm thankful to have a roof over my head. I'm thankful for having employment. I'm thankful for having good health.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I'm thankful that I'm able to help. I'm in a position where I can actually help some people. You understand? Some people less fortunate than myself. I'm grateful for all of that, and I'm thankful every day. So I think everything that I've received in life, I give back by way of my energy and my good services, my good deeds each day. Because I think I do a good deed every day. I think we should all be doing at least one good deed daily.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things I'm thankful for is my mistakes. I'm thankful for the mistakes that I made, right? Because I was able to grow from that and learn from it, right? I'm
Mm-hmm.
thankful for uh able to pull away from negativity. uh when people can be so negative, and you striving so much for their attention, and wanting to be accepted, and
Mm-hmm.
having the strength to just pull away from that, but like, you know what, I don't need your acceptance. If that's how you see me, that's fine. That's how you view me, that's fine. That's what you want to believe, that's fine, right? But I know who I am,
Mm-hmm.
right? And if you sit with me long enough, I tell you, right? You want to go by what you
Mm-hmm.
hear and take that as Bible, then that's on you, right? I can't tell you what to
Mm-hmm.
believe and what not to believe, right? But if you know
Mm-hmm.
that old saying, get it from the horse's mouth. You understand what I'm saying? As
Absolutely.
opposed to, I'm thankful for those life lessons that I've had throughout my journey in my life that allow me to navigate through life and learn, from those mistakes, those wins as well as those losses. You understand what I'm saying? So
Mm-hmm.
I'm just thankful
Life
for those
lessons.
things too. Hmm?
There's life lessons. That's all.
Yo, definitely, definitely. I'm thankful for those, right? Every relationship that didn't work, I'm thankful for that. Every relationship that did work, I'm thankful for that. You understand what I'm saying? Whether
Mm-hmm.
it's platonic, whether it's work, whether it's
Mm-hmm.
a church member, or whatever. But I'm just thankful for it. You understand? Because you learn from those. You should learn from those anyway. You understand? I think I'm
Yeah.
thankful for, you know, I was gonna say I'm thankful that my mom passed away, but I'm not thankful for that. But there was a lesson learned how to live without her being around. You understand what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not thankful for that. I think people should be thankful for their having their mom around. You know what I'm saying? Because that is big. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me,
Absolutely.
because I don't have my mom anymore. Um, I don't know. I just think lessons, the life lessons, is what is for me, is to be thankful outside of the regular waking up, health, roof over
Mm-hmm.
my head, you know, uh, um, um, resources to take care of myself. You understand? And again, like you
Mm-hmm.
said, do a good deed for people day in and day out. You know,
Mm-hmm.
those things are, I don't want to make those things seem minimal, but they kind of like go without saying. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just thankful
Mm-hmm.
for things that are a lot bigger. Like, I'm thankful for even having good friends in my life that will hold me accountable for
Mm-hmm.
uh for when I start going to the left. You know what I'm saying? And because
Mm-hmm.
I I'm always reached out to and asked for sound advice, and I can give it, right? But at the same
Mm-hmm.
time, I should be able to take it too. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm
Absolutely.
thankful for those
Absolutely.
friends that I'm thankful for those friends that give that sound advice when needed. You know what I'm saying? So those are
I
some
say
of the
this.
things I'm thankful for.
I say the same thing. I'm thankful. I'm thankful for the phrase being of the word accountability, because that's something that we all should be when it's come time to. I think the biggest part of growing up is when you could be accountable for anything, for any wrongdoing or any incorrect um, act or words or behavior or anything, judgment, which we all tend to judge even though we shouldn't, but that's a human error. That's a human flaw. You know what I'm saying? You can't help that. You can try to do the best you can, but I'm just thankful for a lot of things. And to your point, I'll go back a little bit when you said about your mom. I think you're correct, but be thankful for that, because you had a mother that actually loved you and showed you right.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely,
Because
definitely.
a lot of people don't have the best relationships with their mothers, and that's unfortunate, or their fathers. So I'm thankful that my mom is still here, but we have a great relationship. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for all my friends. I'm thankful for this podcast show. You know what I'm saying? I'm thankful for StreamYard and YouTube for allowing us to have a platform to give the world our energy and our love and
Right.
get it back at the same time. You know,
Right.
so I mean, listen, I think one of the biggest things in life is just appreciating where you are and that the fact that you can make your tomorrow better. There's 24 hours in a day. How much of it you gonna spend, growing?
I think something you just said was though you can make your tomorrow better, and that's a great point. You can make your tomorrow better, but what if your tomorrow never comes? So make
Yeah,
today the best.
they
Make
better.
today
Yes,
make today the best that you can make it because you're not guaranteed tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying?
got you.
Tomorrow is a
Facts.
mystery. Tomorrow is a mystery. None of us know what's going to happen tomorrow. You understand what I'm saying? So you make the best out of today, and you make that happen. You get what I'm
Yes,
saying? So
but like the OGs always say, tomorrow's not promised.
nah, that's a fact. That's a fact. I mean,
Yeah,
think about it. We just lost somebody just like a week or two ago. Uh, God rest his soul.
yeah,
John Whitaker. Not John. Is John last name Whitaker? I think it is Whitaker. John last name was no, it's not Whitaker.
well, nonetheless, the people,
Yeah,
everybody in the show don't know John, so yeah.
right, right,
So
right,
like,
right. But nonetheless, John,
yeah,
we lost him,
yeah.
and he our age. You understand what I'm saying? And so I'm pretty
Mm-hmm.
sure, one day he woke up and had plans to do something, and life events changed, and health issues happened, and
Yeah.
life as he knew it has went left. You understand what I'm saying? So, you know,
Well, it's your chance. I look at it this way: when things like that happen, it's your chance to correct any wrongs in your life. So you could be thankful for that sometimes because there's a lesson to be learned in all of those things. So
mhm.
the way I look at it is like don't let his death go in vain. So you look at that, because he was a good brother. So when you look at that and you're able to still be here, that's to your point, being thankful for that, and then pray that you're here tomorrow and be thankful
Correct.
for that. So every day you do to be great. So each day you get greater in different areas of your life.
As something my mother used to say, she said, "I'm amongst the living and not amongst the dead." You understand what I'm saying? So,
Mm-hmm.
and that right there is a true statement. I mean, it's very powerful as well. Like, yeah, I'm here on top of the soil, you're not under it. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, she was just basically saying, "I'm alive." You understand what I'm saying? And
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
think life itself is enough to be celebrated and to be thankful for uh, abundantly. Because sometimes we take stuff like that for granted. And I say that to say we take it because of our health, the way we treat our bodies, the way we spend our time, the way we feed our, the way we feed our mind. Sometimes we taking that for granted as well. So
And that's why I say this, and this is also, I know we got to close, but this is also my get your shit together. So I give it early. I think like get your shit together. Take a week, a week. Let's give it 1 week. I challenge everybody: take a week off social media and start reading books. Do things that just be grateful for. Because imagine, do for that week. Imagine that you didn't have social media. What would you be doing? And do that. Get off social media and do something constructive. What is it you want to do? And give it 7 days. You give your own 7 days and take a week off social media and see how free you feel when you come back. You feel so refreshed, and it's like, okay, because you didn't really miss anything. So my get your shit together to everybody is get your shit together, get off social media for a week and start doing things to be thankful for.
that's curious. I'm curious to see how many people would do that challenge, right? And the reason why I'm saying, I not how many people would do it, but I'm curious to see how many people really realize how addicted they are to social media.
Well, you'll know if you try it, because if you can't do it for more than 2 days, that's an addiction. If you can't do it for more than a day, it's an addiction.
That's crazy. I'm curious to see that.
Curious to see that.
I know I could do it.
I know I could do it. I ain't worried.
Yeah.
Easy.
Yeah. Hey, listen, you gotta get your shit together, brother.
Nah, no, get yourself. People been doing pretty well by me, so I'm gonna leave it be, man. You know.
Okay. All right. Well, listen, we could close out the show. Again, much love to everybody out there. Shout out to everybody who watched the show. Shout out to everybody who listened to the show. We don't take it in vain. We're very thankful for that. We appreciate you guys. We salute you guys. And on that note, it's your man Jam C.